Hello, folks, to my first ever commentary game. I am very sorry for the background noise since there are some kids from the neighbors who are playing at the hall. So, I'm in my E75 top tier game. Quite a nice spread of players and tanks. We have, let me see, a pattern. That's an Oni. It's quite a balanced game basically. But what makes this game so interesting is what's going to happen at the end. Okay, as usual, on steps, I'm carrying my. No, I'm not carrying. I'm driving my E75 to Heavy Tank Alley, which is on the left side of the map, where there are some island crops that usually we will side scrape or angle our armor on the side. So I'm going there. The E75 is quite an interesting heavy tank. It is heavier than the IS7, yet the travel speed is quite good. As you can see, I'm leaving the IS behind. Yeah, no, I'm comparing the i7, but the IS is I think it's 2 tier lower than mine. It's a tier 6, tier 7 heavy tank. Yeah, it's quite fast, especially if you know the IS series of tanks. So as we went there, down here, I cannot, my sixth sense hasn't went off, so I keep moving. Okay, this area here is a good area for tanks which have thick frontal armor to just bash each other out. And as I turn the corner, what do I find? A T-25AT. I quickly angle my armor to intercept his shots, and he shoot the rock in front of me. I track him, my first shot, still angling my armor, jiggling a bit, moving around, and when I fully reloaded, I give him another one, and it kills him. And then I spotted a Lao or Loe, I'm not sure which is the pronunciation, and I bounced a shell off an IS. It actually, I think it hit me on my turret front. So, juking in and out from cover, I saw the ISS disengage, and I continued forward. And then this M41 Bulldog came out, and I started angling for both tanks. M41 cannot penetrate me, but if it's firing the big derp gun, it could cause a lot of module damage. And since I'm pretty sure that I see behind the island, and this lower is going to get one hell of a beating. I shoot in the lower frontal plate, back off, reload, use that T25AT as shield, but he's not a new player. He knows the weak spot of the E75, the lower plates. Even though I'm angling my lower plate, he's still able to penetrate me. I give another one, just due to the difference of DPM. And also 3 against 1, we managed to kill him. So up until now, the game is quite normal, good. It's quite weird actually, very good team play in a random battle. And this IS shot him the engine, caused him to have a fire, and he's back to the garage. So we continue on. If you see the map, the mini map, what is happening is we are like turning in a full circle. Most of the enemy tanks are already down there on the right side, a few tanks just here, and I'm really sorry to this Tiger player who was oblivious that an E75 was behind him, and I gave a shot into him, having 325 damage am I mistaken, or 320 or whatever. Yes, I am not using the main gun. This is the second unlockable gun. Just one tier, it's one upgrade from the stock gun. This is purely because you need about 63,000 EXP, if I'm not mistaken, to unlock the main gun, which is the 105mm gun. I like this smaller gun due to the rate of fire. 105 or 120, I have to recheck my facts. And as we move in, I have 4 tanks with me, which are very near, and the enemy is nearing the base. Most of the base survivors are dead. There's one Tiger One trying to defend the base, but he will not be lasting long. Yeah, he got taken out. So I'm capping. And if you see in chat, I am still waiting for somebody else to help me cap, actually. There's a T-34 in front of me, and I think he's firing gold since all of his shots are penetrating, and I cannot penetrate the T-34 from this distance on his turret, because that thing has a really heavily armored turret. But that's the proper way to play the T-34. Basically, just show your turret head, shoot, and then return back. Never ever show your hull armor, because the T-34 hull armor is quite thin. And as you can see, I'm in chat, I'm asking them to cap, and they are not replying. Then I realized one thing: they are Vietnamese players. Obviously they do not understand English of the word cap, and they decided to do a Spartan last stance, which, as you can see, reduced them to nothing. I am alone. I tried to snapshot this IS-6, but didn't hit, and also the game is finished. So it was a very sad ending, actually.